right, so this is different. It's been like what? How long? Like since fucking almost 5 months now.
Long time.
Yeah, and I've only posted on one. I literally only posted one video onto my channel, and that was the audio visualizer for New Bloody Beginnings.
Yep.
The song soundtrack I made, and that's really it.
Which
So
you
this is very
composed.
different from
Which that composed,
yeah.
you actually did really well.
Thank you. Yeah, so this one I'm gonna try to be as transparent as I can be, and there's some stuff I'm gonna leave out on purpose, so it's like private, is like information, like personal information or stuff that happened that there's no fucking point in mentioning. So there's that. But for what we're gonna be doing, oh by the way, I'm Vortex. I'm joined with Geo, and we're doing a podcast just explaining what happened on the day that everything ended, which is what this is gonna be titled. Basic title, but first, I guess like a pilot, but whatever. So, um, yeah, I doubt I might be doing more. Might do a part two. It does. I don't fucking know.
Just
But yeah,
depend. Just
I'm kind of
depends
feeling.
if a lot of people decides to believe your not believe your story, but just like see how this goes. I guess.
Yeah. So what we're gonna be talking about is, well, what I'm gonna be talking about is what happened on from between the dates between November 4th and November 7th of 2024. So let's start from the 4th. Okay. So
Go right ahead.
basically, you might remember me being in Volman, same with Geo, but Geo's mainly known for GDM Studios, which I will link down below so you can check it out. Both the gaming channel and the main channel. So, we were known for our FNAF Universe series, Volman Studios. I was an ex-member of the production crew, and it was fucking smooth for like years, like because it started all the way back in 2015. We originally started as Dark Films Productions, and then in 2022, I believe, in 2023, we rebranded to Vulnerable Men Studios.
Yeah, it was like
And
towards the end of 2023 because I think I Neo brought me in back in 2023. Yeah, 2023. That was it.
no,
Yeah.
we had that brand name in 2023. That's when we started the name. And
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
yeah, so
Yeah, it's been a while.
basically, so we decided to rebrand the FNAF franchise because at the time, almost all the original movies were on Bedrock and uh kind of poorly made, but decently made for a Bedrock fucking machinima. It was not bad for Bedrock, but like today, that's gonna get laughed at. So we're like, you know what? Let's reboot it into Java, Blockbuster, Aperture, Minima, all that stuff. So that's what we did. We started production in, I believe, we officially started in July or August, and we finished the script. The writers were me, Jalen, and Chris. Jalen endorsed Chris Juarez and SwirlingVortex, me. So keep those writers in mind. All right. So it was about 100 plus pages long, and then once we finished, we started filming. Well, Chris started filming in September of that month, and honestly, it was fun as fuck to like watch him film, write scripts, get all the actors, rate the promotional photos. It was all fucking fun as hell. But on to November, episode 3, one night at a time. So
I'm surprised you even
basically,
remembered the title.
well, it's such a big thing that happened where I can't really forget it. so
Dude, I don't even know.
so
Dude, I didn't even know the title. So
fair enough. That's just because I had the thumbnail still at the time. It's like engraved in my brain now.
that's fair.
But November 4th, Chris uploaded the video one night at a time,
Yep.
and it sparked controversy for very very obvious reasons. It involved there was a scene towards the end where it involved a person not of age seemingly getting touched by a grown adult. Let's just say that. I mean, I just said okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of
We'll just censor that. We'll just censor that.
but it didn't actually show it. But it was what is the word?
Intended.
Intimidating that. Yeah, it was intending that. So he uploaded the video. It contained a that it was like intended to be that way, but it wasn't shown. I want to make it clear, it was not shown. But you can tell that he was wanting to show it, but he didn't. And rightfully so, everyone was pissed off, and that created controversy. And I want everybody to be aware of this. Me, Geo, and Jalen had no idea that he did that. We literally only knew about it once we saw the episode. We were like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like me, Neil, Jalen, Brandon Smith, we didn't know he was doing that shit.
Literally.
Nobody knew. No one. Besides him.
Nobody knew about it. My name was dragged under the dirt for no apparent reason when I had no idea about it. Thank God I'm in the clear now. But if my name was never but if we never made it clear, we would not be here. Like seriously. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know. My team never knew about it. My team was pissed off when that happened. I'm not even kidding. When my name was dragged through under the goddamn dirt, so many fucking people literally had to like drag me, literally saying, "No, you didn't do anything. Chris was the one that did this." He like if you literally yeah, thank God they fucking talked to me about this. If I left the community, my team would back me up entirely to the point that they would actually like sweat their own fucking sweat and tears into like backing me up badly. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody is right now.
I'm just
and like ever
glad.
since that, yeah, 100%. So since that happened, we lost about roughly about 50 subscribers, 50 to 60, rightfully so. And you know, I lost friends. I deleted all my social media accounts. I was trying to delete our original Discord server. I'm glad I didn't. And literally the only reason why I couldn't is because the authentication thing on Discord was fucking up my thing, so I couldn't do it. So, but in the end, I was glad it didn't end up getting deleted. So anyway, that happened. I got banned in about 6 or 7 Discord servers. That was kind of insane to me. And out of everybody that was involved in the team, I got attacked the most, right? And understandably, because I was quote unquote like the face of VMS. So, which is fair because I was the most active and I talked about it the most out of everybody besides Neil. But like it was just hard to comprehend because this was like 11:30 at night when this was all going down, and I was about to go to bed. We were playing Roblox, and all of a sudden I get into a phone call with Chris, Neil, Kit, and I think Geo was there.
No, I was asleep.
Oh yeah, you called. I called you next day. So here's the screenshot of. Okay, first before I show them, on November 7th. Skip to November 7th. After everything that happened, Chris made an apology post on the community tab, saying like, okay, we heard your opinion loud and clear. We're sorry. We're gonna go back and change it. It's never gonna exist. Blah blah blah. Thank you for telling us. And okay, sweet. A lot of people actually forgave us, and they were considering, you know, letting us come back to the community. Well, apparently, Chris had different plans and posted these screenshots you're about to see. They're gonna be like, it's basically showing like what he posted on the fucking community tab, like saying, all in all, to summarize it, it was basically like, you're stupid. This is what we meant. You're violating our First Amendment right and shit. Like, if anything, that was fucking comedic that he mentioned the Constitution. So yeah, I didn't like that. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, and at the time, I didn't know he was doing this because I was all the way in Kentucky with some people. I was with friends at the time, and you know, obviously didn't know what this was going down. And it wasn't until like I left, I knew this was going down. Next day, I come back to the group chat because I left originally. I come back to the group chat. I tell Chris like that was the stupidest fucking thing you could have done in your entire career. Why would you do that? And so I think and that was on the 8th. On the 9th, on the 7th, I basically told myself like, okay, I'm done. That's stupid. Like I'm fucking done. On the 9th, that's when I posted my departure, and there should be a screenshot either on the community tab or from our Discord server. And there is one paragraph where I said, let me go back to it. Let me go back.
Yeah, you basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So the paragraph, it's telling Chris like, I basically say I'm sorry I stayed quiet for a while. I should have done it a long time ago, and that was on me. Like I should have said something, like because that was not okay. But because Chris was already saying something, I was like, okay, maybe he does mean it. But the 7th of November came around, he did that. I was like, okay, whatever. And also, I should have said something about that too, but I didn't because, like I said, I was with friends. I was having a good time. I didn't want to ruin it. So I waited a couple days and I posted that. So, and then the paragraph where I told Chris like he needs to grow up, I meant it. And if anything, he actually grew. He actually shrunk after I said that because, yeah, I mean, obviously you fucking know what happens. But like Geo said, we did not know he did this, and he quite literally admitted it on our Discord server, and you can see the screenshots like right now. We're posting it. Chris said that he took full.
Another thing I should add too. Literally, I have a screenshot of like that specific scene in like for the script. That scene that the SA part happened, that was not in the script. That was not in the script. It was literally all entirely by Chris. He decided to actually, you know what? How about I just add this without anybody's knowledge? I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
We all did not know. He did not tell us that he was going to do it. He did not tell us nothing. Nothing at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what pissed me off the most. He didn't fucking tell us. And the reason why he didn't tell us was because, number one, if he came up to me and Jalen and said, guys, what do you think of this scene? He knew we would have said no. Because, obvious reasons. We don't know if the voice actor of the character is okay with it. We don't know if she's been a part of that. We don't know what she's going to do. Like, seriously? And so, after that episode came out, I texted the voice actress, El Morero, which, by the way, amazing voice actress. Love her acting. I recommend her. I texted her asking if she was okay. I told her, hey, we're going to fix it. I apologize. Because I mainly felt bad for her. Because that's her role. That's her character. She didn't know we were doing that Chris was doing this. So, yeah, we didn't know. None of the voice actors didn't know. And that rightfully pissed off the whole community. And in the comments of the community post, it was honestly fucking hilarious. Because Chris was just getting roasted. I mean, they were kind of like trying to get at all of us, which fair enough. Like, because they don't know who posted it. It could have been me, Geo, Chris, Johnny. It could have been anybody. But I'd like to say that it was Chris, 100%.
Yeah, it's 100% Chris. He literally admits it in the Discord. He literally admits it. There was a lot of Discord servers. I'm actually very surprised. I'm not gonna name the Discord servers that I voiced that for, but there was some of them that actually never heard of it, and they've heard my story for it. Some of them were like, oh shit, I don't know why they did this. This is the most stupidest thing. Some people didn't even realize I was a part of it. So when I explained that apparently my name was dragged through the dirt, I literally had to claim my fucking name because this is my machinima career and as well my voice acting career. So I had to claim my name out and as well claim my studio out. Because there was...
Yeah, because GJM was partner with VMS.
Yep. And then after that, after that was fucking immediately posted, I was like, nah, you're done. Nah, I'm cutting ties. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Gio got dragged through the ground. I got the most hate. The person who didn't get hate at all was really Johnny and Brandon and Kit. Well, Johnny and Brandon, because they're the two quietest of the team.
They were like effective, but they were like, damn it, like what are we gonna do? But they're not like, oh, we're just gonna move on from this and just focus on ourselves.
And by the way, hi Chris. I hope you're enjoying this video of us calling your bullshit out. Because I
Yeah.
know he's gonna watch.
Oh,
I know he's going to.
1000%. 1000%.
Because Johnny's probably gonna send it to him. And like, here's the thing: I'm not friends with him anymore. And now it's his choice. That was his choice, because he texted me. He said that he's cutting ties with everybody, including me, you, Kit, Neil, all those guys, including Brandon Finney, Little Bella, all those people. He cut ties with them.
And also, Chris, if you're just gonna come at us, literally saying, "Oh, you're spreading lies," don't fucking cause bullshit, because we have screenshots of you actually saying, to one of the VAs, Brandon Finney, saying, "Oh yeah, nah, you're still gonna be a part of my life because you're actually a cool friend." Yeah, and then you cut him out. So, if you say it's photoshopped or some shit, I'm not that good at Photoshop. I'm just saying.
I can't even edit videos the way you did. I can't edit videos good. Short and simple. We don't like Chris anymore unless he changes his fucking actions, and that's gonna take a long time. Because, buddy, you're 23 years old. Come on now.
You know damn well he's not gonna change. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
honest and simple. He's not gonna change. I highly doubt he's ever gonna come back to Machinimas. If he does, then he better pray to God that he better pray to God that people will accept him back. Which
All right.
they won't. People are not gonna accept him
No,
back
I know.
into the community.
I know how Chris is. He's not gonna fucking come in.
He's
He's not coming back.
He's not going to. But if he ever does, he better pray to God that the community accepts him back.
That's not happening. That's not happening after this video.
Nope.
Whatever we post.
Dude, after this, yeah, after every single evidence and all that shit, yeah, no. Dude, he's fucked. He's equally fucked.
Yeah. But yeah. So he cut ties with us on the 12th of December of that same year. He cut ties with us. Basically, he left us in the dirt, is what he said. After everything that happened, he tried to give reasoning. One of them, the third reason, I'm not going to name because it's irrelevant as fuck. But the two main reasons is, let me go back. I posted about it. Okay, he doesn't want to be a stain in our lives, and he wants us to succeed. I mean, okay, thanks. To everyone who parted ways,
even though you technically ruined some voice actor's career, but I guess go off. I guess.
Right. And then the other one is, to everyone who parted ways, he doesn't want anything to do with them. So basically, the entire team, he doesn't want anything to do with us. So, yeah. And especially the guy who said, good luck with the rest of your lives, which, by the way, the one who said that was Neil. And he said that because he was pissed off. And Chris blocked us and everything on. He blocked me on Steam. I forgot to tell you that. He blocked me on Steam, on Xbox. He might have blocked my number. He blocked me on Instagram, my personal one. He blocked me on Discord. Like, everything.
You fucking blocked me on Roblox.
Do I? I think I still have him on Roblox. I don't know. That's insane, though. I think he blocked me on Microsoft, too. Yeah, he blocked everybody that he knows. Same with Johnny. Johnny blocked me on everything. And, yeah.
I was never
even though
friends with Johnny, I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair. I mean, he never talked, so I have no hate against Johnny. I love Johnny. I hope he's doing well, because he doesn't really do much. He just kind of goes along with what Chris says. So, yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the fact that this bastard literally came back to the server and said that he has a fire to deal with, even though it wasn't in his area?
Yeah. So he referenced the LA fires in our Discord server, and even though, yeah, he lives in Cali. I'll tell you that, but he does not live anywhere near LA. I'm not gonna say where he lives because that's fucked up. That's doxing.
Yeah, it is.
But so he does not live near LA. So I don't know why he's talking about LA fires.
He doesn't even live like in the fucking hills. Doesn't even live there.
He doesn't.
Like,
and it's wild.
Think like what, 2 hours, 3 hours possibly away from LA.
He lives like 4. I think he lives like 4 hours from there.
Like, the only thing he's only gonna get is Ash.
Yeah, but even then, that's like nothing.
But that's still something.
Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, so yeah, he mentioned he kind of was just like, oh, before I get banned because everybody hates me, I'm gonna tell you guys, niggas are fucking stupid. You should have seen that our videos were private and not deleted. It still exists. Oh my god. Like, yeah.
Dude, we fucking knew the channel was deactivated. We fucking knew.
Yeah.
We knew it
I
was
just kind of said it was.
deactivated.
I just said it was gone because it was gone. No one you couldn't even see where
Yeah,
everything
the
existed.
videos are not there. The videos are not there.
Yeah. Let me go back and see what he said. I'm not gonna read the whole message. But yeah, he basically said that he didn't pass on any of our comments about how like some of them are funny, some of them are terrible, some of them are bad opinions and everything. I'm like, bro, what? Anyway.
I'd like to say a few things, all right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm Kit slash Jalen Andoris, the co-writer of FNAF series. I just want to say about, like, you guys were talking about the channel, about him coming back, showing that the channel's still alive. Well,
Mhm.
quote unquote still alive. I just want to like say that 2 weeks prior, when he joined back the server, we already knew the channel was still there or temporarily gone, but we just did not want to like, say it in the server because it's like there's no point because we're not doing machinimas no more. So there's no reason to say to tell people that, oh, machinimas are still there. You can go back and subscribe to the channel like that. No. I don't know what he was thinking that he can come to the server and say that that people are hating me, saying that the channel's deleted, that he can just promote. No, just copy a link and just put the video on the Discord server and say that there you go, is not deleted, when really nobody cares at this point of time about our channel.
Right.
Like at this point, people just like moved on from this
Yeah.
whole shit.
Yep. All in all, the entire situation, we all lost friends. We all got banned in servers. We all were tarnished, and then him leaving, like all of us in the dirt. I was like, are you serious? Because in mine and his text messages, he was talking about how like, how he's gonna like he's gonna come back to our group, but he's not gonna come back right now. I was like, okay, cool. I rely on him, and I was not expecting him to leave. So, yeah, there's that. I was kind of heartbroken about it, but like now I'm like, okay, cool. One day, hopefully, he'll come back, but I doubt it.
He's never gonna come back. He's not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The bastard said it clear. He literally said that a quote unquote we hate him.
Yeah, no one.
Some people hate him. Some people don't. I don't like the bastard anymore. I'm not gonna say hate because honestly, hate is a strong word. Unless if you're like Johnny VA, that's a different story.
more videos on that on Fluffy's channel.
But like legitimate, I don't like the bastard anymore for what he did. Now, like Vortex, I mean, even if he does come back, I highly doubt he comes back to Machinimas and voice acting. He's not gonna do Five Nights at Freddy's. No.
And I want to say this, like, I'm not gonna do anything Five Nights at Freddy's related when it comes to Machinimas, or whether it comes to like acting, writing, skin designing. No, I'm done. I'm entirely done. Because what if another thing happens again? What if like another comes up and I didn't know about it and I'm getting tarnished again? Like that's two times in a row. Everyone's gonna now think, okay, he definitely did this on purpose. Like, no. And also, I want to talk about this. Not only did I get dragged because of the whole incident, I got dragged because of 3 reasons. I was quote unquote the face of VMS. I was the writer, and I was the voice actor of the person committing the act. So that's like that's like 3 strikes and I'm out type shit.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did not know you were actually like voice acting the fucking guy that literally did the acts.
I do not know. Like,
I don't watch it.
The worst thing is that the character that he played was the character I mostly wrote, and Chris literally just altered the character, or I should say his actions,
like
from when it was in the script.
Like in the script, it wasn't the way that it was intended in the fucking actual episode. It was just simple.
It was a whole different scenario, different dialogue, different actions.
Mm-hmm. Let me hang on. Let me go back and I'll actually read what was supposed to happen. Yeah, there was one part. I think it might have been my character, where was never in the script. I voice acted the character, and only reason why I voice acted the character is because I thought it would be funny to just fuck around with the character because I didn't take the character seriously, and the lines were actually fucking hilarious to where I didn't take them serious at all. But no, in the script, what I would have wanted to happen is the drug dealer holds the kid hostage, and threatens to kill her, and then an animatronic comes and kills him, saves the kid. That would have been amazing. That would have been way better than what we
Wasn't
got.
that the
And
wasn't? Yeah, I think from what you told me, I think that was the original plan.
that's what I thought the plan was, but I
Oh,
guess not. Or have something that relates to like he has a gun aimed at either one of them, and he plays like eeny meeny miny mo, which that would have been kind of intense. Honestly, I it would have been funny but intense. So that's all over. I left on the 7th of November. Same with Geo, Kit, Neil, and Brandon Smith, and I'm glad they all did. I think I was the last one to leave because, like I said, I didn't know this all happened until the fucking 8th of November. That's when I knew it happened because, like I said, I was in Kentucky. I was with friends. It was just crazy shit, and I literally only knew about it because I still had access to the YouTube studio. I still had access to the channel through YouTube Studio. And I was getting notifications from YouTube Studio, and it was a bunch of hate comments. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I look at it, and it's a community post. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you being serious? That's when I was just like, "I'm done. Fuck you." But yeah, that's basically all that happened.
again, me, Kit, Neil, Brandon, and everybody else had nothing to do with this. Nothing at all.
And I also kind of got laughed at for my last paragraph, which fair enough because at the end of it I said I'm going to be taking an extended break for I don't know how long, and I said that I didn't preference that, but I was talking about my voice acting, my voice acting career, not about me being in the studio. I should have said that. And so people were like, "Bro, you said you're permanently leaving, but you're coming back in a few months. What?" So fair enough, fair enough. That's on me. I should have said "Hey, I'm a voice actress. I'm gonna be back in a month or 4 months, 5 months, whatever." And yeah,
And
so
honestly, you should
there's that.
you can only come back at if whatever you feel like comfortable as well. Like come back tomorrow, you can go back today. Who knows, you know?
Yeah, it's all fucking crazy. I don't even know.
This entire
It's still kind of hard to.
bullshit is crazy.
It sucks though because here's the thing. I've known Chris since I was 15 years old. I'm almost 21. Like
Almost 6 years.
I've known the guy since I was 15.
And then all of a sudden he does this.
I'm gonna be 21. I was 15 when I met him. He was 17. He's 23 now. It's I don't know. It kind of all went downhill whenever we made our whenever we posted the video. I fixed the Minecraft teaser trailer. That's when he kind of actually started to get a little worse with his ego. That was his problem. That's why he did that, because he had a massive fucking ego. I don't know. I'm sorry if everything's so out of proportion. It's just hard to, because we didn't rehearse this. We're not script writing for a fucking podcast. No, it's live or whatever. So
This is
yeah,
unscripted, literally.
yeah. That's why I'm kind of That's why I'm actually So I yell like that, stuttering. So I apologize for that. If people don't forgive us, so be it. If people forgive us, cool. Glad. I just want to be. I'm just making this video now because I want to get my voice heard and what I entirely think about it. You know, like I said, none of us knew. None of us wished that it happened. I'm glad that Gio was able to come back and refresh from everything that happened. Upset that Chris left us in the dirt. Said fuck you to us. La la la. You know, like I said, it fucking kills me today sometimes that even happened. That's basically it. Kind of, I mean, it might, I mean, yeah, it's shorter than most podcasts. Podcasts are fucking, what, an hour, 2, 3 hours long.
Around there.
And this was how long? 40 minutes, right? 30?
If this is gonna be cut, about 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, this is pretty short. I'm kind of glad it is, because most people don't really listen to it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think for right now, I might make a part 2 because people have questions about like us as a group and me as a person, and I do want to answer them, but I'm gonna have to answer that in a different video, probably in a part 2. So
Hopefully you guys would listen to their story and everything, because I've already explained my side of the story like months ago, and I'm fine. But it's like I decided to help both Vortex and Kid because it's like they want to do this and they want to explain their side. So I decided to be a good person to do it.
yeah, and you know, we were all pissed off for the most part in the entire situation for obvious fucking reasons, like I said. But yeah, I just kind of hope you hear us out, like hear our stories. What I have to say, you know, and I would get Neil on here if he wasn't asleep because he's like 12 hours like behind, like ahead or behind me. Like right now, it's like 1 o'clock for him. It's almost 8 o'clock for him. 8 in the morning. It's almost 8 p.m. for me. So there's that. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. Like I said, hope you hear us out, and we thank you for listening. I appreciate it a lot, and I don't know how far this will reach in the community. Hopefully, like decent enough. Like I said, thank you all for watching, or listening, whatever, and we'll potentially see you in part 2 if we don't get busy. Thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye.